Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to the American Republic here in Empire Total War. It is now the summer of 1822, and our Army Staff College here in Pennsylvania is now good to go. What kind of new units can we recruit? 4th Continental Light Dragoons. I like those green and red uniforms. Let's get some of those. 0 of 3. Lee's Legion. Recruit them as well. 24-pound howitzer. I do want to try that for sure. We already recruited the Philadelphia Light. I think that's it for our unique units. One of our missionaries has died of natural causes here in Virginia. Speaking of Virginia, let's keep building our military buildings here and see those unique units. And we still have an agent inside of this random Spanish army out here in the wilderness. I'm going to spend a bit of money on some construction here. We still can't quite build our good naval port yet. What is missing? Lime juice and sauerkraut. So next turn, we'll have one of our universities dig into that. Okay. Let's build a few buildings over here in the Americas. Upgrade some farms. There's some more farms right there. And we'll upgrade to a water-powered cloth mill and a fur market down here in New York. Yep, Great Britain definitely conquered Guatemala and took it from the French. Oh no, they also conquered the Windward Islands. That leaves France with just 2 colonies here in the south. And then I believe they also still have Corsica, yeah, off the coast here in Europe. Not looking good for France at all. Yep, their prestige has dropped a ton. And Austria is now way up there along with Great Britain. We are approaching the Martha Confederacy and the Dutch on the prestige scale. Still only at war with the Dutch. No one friendly left to trade with, so speaking of the Dutch, let's get back to our invasion of Amsterdam. Still a ton of troops arrayed around it in defense. They haven't repaired their farms yet. They should be getting a decent amount of income though. That's strange.
Ready and awaiting order.
I'm going to move a few of my armies up and prep for the attack. I want to give my armies one more turn to replenish though, because General Green is very battered still from that initial fight. So we'll have him actually raid this trading route between the Dutch and Austria. That should net us some extra income. And I totally forget how to check for that. Going back to our ministers here, while I'm on this panel, let's try and get rid of one of our weaker ministers. Treasury Secretary. There we go. There's some bonuses. Went from 3 stars to 4. I will take it. Well, we can't blockade the Dutch port because... What is this? Prussia is already doing that. So I guess we'll just hang out here off the coast.
Yes, Captain. Officer, waiting further orders. All hands made ready.
I'll try to raid the trade route, but no trade should be getting out of that port. Yeah, there's nothing to actually capture. What else is going on here in the world? I haven't done a fly-through in a while. It looks like Spain had a revolution. And their flag changed, I believe. I think they're also fighting Portugal. No, they're fighting Prussia and the Ottoman Empire. So... Man, the Ottoman Empire is huge. Absolutely huge. Russia only has Moscow left. Wow. Can we buy technology off of them? How desperate for money are they? They're not super interested in that. So instead, let's spend the money back home. Why not? Another water-powered cloth mill, leaving us with 2,000 gold. Yeah, I think we'll leave it right there. And just end our turn right here. We have some updates in the winter of 1822. Nation destroyed Punjab. Nation destroyed Russia. Wow. Who actually took Moscow? It looks like Sweden actually took Moscow. Hopefully, they will now turn their attention to the Ottoman Empire. Nope. They are allied with the Ottoman Empire. So they have divided Russia in half, basically. Wow. I'm going to keep recruiting these unique units. 4th Continental Light Dragoons. Here we are. And let's check up on our infrastructure over here. Metalled roads in New Mexico. A weaver's cottage. A large cotton plantation. Then here in Texas, a bigger fishing fleet. A larger tobacco plantation. And larger farms. How about Louisiana? Governor's residence, from where I accidentally canceled or bulldozed that building. I'm going to leave this native Weaver's Lodge as a nod to the Cherokee. State capital in the Kentucky Territory. And we'll wrap up with a tobacco warehouse. Back to our invasion of the Dutch. What are they doing over here? Just tons and tons of units, but
Make ready.
we are now at full strength.
Make ready. Mark.
Okay, and there is their engagement. They have chosen to intercept General Armstrong and the Legion of the USA. This is going to be a massive fight. Because the Dutch have engaged us, we actually don't have to attack. Which is a good thing because this appears to be a star fort here in Amsterdam. I'm going to array my artillery up here in a battery with howitzers to support and a puckle gun behind the wall as well. I guess I'm just going to line up and make them come at me. Put some scouts there on the left. Put some Marines over here in a square formation. Foot on the left of my cannons. And long riflemen to supplement them. There we are. And we'll put some Legion of the USA here on the far right. We have a lot of cavalry. Let's actually keep them in the back and spread out. Make sure all cannons are deployed. Cannons fire on the walls. Light hits so far. We should be out of range of their cannons on the fort. And here come the rest of the Dutch from the back. Let's bring this unit of Legion around to this side. And I'm going to switch my mortars to round shot and just pummel this wall in fast speed. Oh, they are firing their cannons. I think I'm out of range, though. That's a lot of Dutch coming in from the left to reinforce the fort. I don't want that cannon to get to the fort, though. Is that a light horse cannon, I think? Yeah, horse artillery. He could be trouble. And they're going to just let me hit the cannon. Alright, we've killed most of them. Fall back at full speed. No losses, actually. Wait. There's still one cannon left. But they have dragoons coming after us now. Fall back. A nice little raid right there. We can deal with one cannon. And their counter is going to be too late. We're going to take them right past our US Marines here on the corner. Whoa! Big action here on the right flank. Marines get into square formation. And we have killed one of their generals. Nice. A second general's bodyguard is coming up right here. What are they doing? Buckle guns open fire. And on the right flank, or left flank here, these dragoons are getting hit hard. Nice. Buckle guns just rocking that general's bodyguard. Oh man. Let's wrap up these Dutch dragoons. A lot of cavalry action here. I am now quite glad that I actually had a decent amount with me. Ah, this wall is still only at 22%. The corner is at 59% though. Let's actually focus on that. Another horse artillery. Go get 'em. 23rd Regiment of Horse. And our right flank is secure once again. %78 damage. And they are getting more reinforcements. This is going to be a long fight of us just bleeding them. And we have caught their cannon outside the walls. Still no losses from this regiment of horse. %98 damage, and there goes the wall. Their Holland Guard got off of that just in time. They just don't have enough troops to protect this fort. And some losses in the back right there. Look at that, they're playing Yankee Doodle just for us. That shot is actually working there, knocking down some units here on the top of the wall. %51 damage on the main section of the wall. I'm not really sure how my gunners are missing a gigantic wall so much. They are very inexperienced. And here comes a charge. All cannons focus on those horse. There's some losses right there. They don't like our puckle guns, that's for sure. Another of their generals has fallen. Woo. We're gonna have to hold fast here. Let's pull some line infantry back this way. Going to commit all of my horse and get theirs taken out quickly. There's so much going on that I'm actually getting FPS stutter. try and break this 13th Regiment of Swiss, who are really giving the Marines a hard time over here. They need some relief. Uh-oh. I think I want to stop and engage. Yep, they are. One charge and then back. I'm going to have to shift my lines quite a bit here, it looks like. Oh no, a surprise cavalry charge. No. Right as I moved my men. That was horrible timing. They have broken through my center line here. Definitely not good. I'm going to move one of my cannons right here. And move my howitzers back as well. And here come the first of my reinforcements. General's bodyguard right in the back. Now let's get you back here. What a mess of lag. Ah, puckle gun. Let's bring you right up the back. Howitzer, fall back. We are definitely going to have to regroup after this mess. Let us quickly move up and reinforce the right flank. Everybody reform lines. Man, that was a bloodbath in the center. And we're about to have puckle guns behind them. It's actually really hard to give commands with all this lag. There we go. There's that canister shot from the front. And here come more US Marines. Just to show you guys how intense this mod is, this FPS lag is happening on a 6-core Intel CPU. 9330K overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz with 2 GTX 680s and SLI for the graphics cards. Pretty sure this is actually CPU lag. It's probably just one core that's just getting slammed. Maybe with AI commands or something. They don't have a whole lot left here at the fort. More canister shot, just raking down their lines. Alright, that is that. Let's reform lines and march on the fort. Oh, they're getting killed off of the map. Well, that was a incredibly intense attack. Props to the Dutch for breaking my center there briefly. But my elite units, the Marines, the Legion, they held on. Let's move up all of our available troops. my smaller 12-pounder cannon fire on the infantry with carcass shot in the center of the fort, while my 24-pounder, right here, fires on the wall with the larger shells. That's gonna help, oh yeah. And let's add our 12-pounder cannon to that as well. And the wall has come crumbling laggily down. %100 damage, and the fort is open. Let's have our howitzers fire carcass shot into their troops. And let's see if we can press them and make them come at us. It is just getting really hard to issue any kind of commands with this much lag. Let's have our Continental Marines swing some hooks up into the fort and begin attacking from the top, while the rest of our infantry moves in on foot. Long riflemen, board the fort. And the Dutch are sallying forth. Into a killing field outside of their gates. Wow. These light infantry have no more ammo, so in they go. And here we have the last stand of the United Provinces on the wall of their fort. I'm going to send our 2 generals in to begin capturing the fort. Station some guards outside. And move the rest of our troops into formation inside. Only 97 Dutch grenadiers left as we take the center of the fort. And with that, we have won a hard-fought victory, crushing, I believe it was 4 armies of the United Provinces. We deployed a total of 8,000 men. They deployed about 6,500. We killed 5,100 men, while losing about 1,800. What a battle.
Waiting for your orders.
And with that, the Dutch really have no way to contest us. Trait gained. -1 morale in battle. This general has routed at least once in the presence of the enemy. I don't remember any of our generals routing, but okay. +1 command for General Albertson. And Drill Master for General Albertson.
Ready and awaiting orders. Troops at the ready.
Let's
Forward.
pull all of our armies up.
Forward.
I'm going to go back to North America just briefly and cancel a few items of construction to get money for replenishment. We had another one of these cloth factories somewhere. We'll cancel the cotton warehouse instead. Alright, replenishment.
Yes, sir.
General Armstrong definitely needs it. There goes 9,000 gold right there.
Sir. Your orders?
General Green is slightly injured, but he will
Make
survive.
ready, sir. Your orders? Men! Your
Forward.
humble servant.
Alright, General Albertson. Take Amsterdam.
Form line for battle!
Going to auto-resolve. They refuse to surrender.
Victory is ours.
Victory with only 800 losses.
Raise the flag!
And the United Provinces no longer exists. The Dutch have been defeated, and the invasion of America has been avenged. General Albertson, +2 morale in battles. +4 morale in battles for General Nathaniel Greene, Hero of the Army. I believe that's one of our highest decorations for the military. It definitely
ready.
fits because he has fought in every major campaign in the history of our nation in this series. Hero of the Army, age 80, current location Netherlands. That's awesome. Wow. That actually went better than I expected. We took severe losses, but in basically one complete long battle, we have defeated the Dutch. That wraps up all of our major wars right there, guys. Here in episode 28 of this long-running roleplay style series. And I think I've met pretty much all of the major goals that I wanted to meet. We have the ability to meet our technical victory conditions if we wanted to, but I've already talked about that. We're not going to, because we are allied with the British, who own New France. But we have avenged all of the invasions of America. We have taken all of Spain's colonies from her. We have helped Mexico gain her independence. We have stretched our territories all the way to New Mexico here in the far west. Although we haven't gone to Black Hills, it's not really part of my original intentions. I'd rather just let them be for now. I'm actually very, very satisfied with how this has turned out. And I think we're going to be approaching the end of our campaign pretty quickly here, if not right here in this episode. So, while I consider what I'm going to do next to finish up the campaign, I want you guys to be thinking about what kind of Total War series you would like to see from me next. I, of course, do love playing these games. I'm going to continue playing them, and I would love to continue to share them with you guys. I have that current Greek campaign in Rome 2 with Joel. That's going to be continuing for the foreseeable future. But how would you guys feel about a new kind of campaign here in Empire using the Brothers vs. Brothers Civil War mod. How would you guys enjoy a playthrough of the Confederacy during the American Civil War? I have tried that mod out, and it is pretty amazing from what I've seen, and I think that would make a pretty sweet campaign. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have other options that you'd like to see, feel free to post those in the comments as well. Looking around Europe here, there's not a lot more that I want to get involved in. I don't want my version of the USA here to be just rampaging across continents. And I'm not planning on keeping Amsterdam either, for that matter. But Austria might be a problem. They've gone pretty far and gotten quite strong. I really have no beef with them other than the fact that they took out France, though. We're long-term trade partners. Yeah, I don't see really going to war with Austria, at least not at this point. I may actually keep Amsterdam in that case and make it into an American colony, kind of a center of European American military power. Make it a hub. Hey, they repaired my farms for me. Thanks, Dutch. Some Americans are already starting to immigrate to this new American colony, so I might keep it for a while. But that will definitely end this episode. Don't forget to post your opinion on the next campaign for Total War, Empire in particular, down there in the comments. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.